lives. Yeah, I would, but I'm not saying that for everybody else.
Oh, okay. Well, I just need a
Yeah,
clarification on that.
she did phrase it in that.
No, I know. That's why I asked. That's why I just wanted to ask. But so we agree that hold
Reproduction
on.
is okay.
I just want to like clarify. So we agree that in this instance, that's not like this important thing to everyone, right? So even though a lot of
Most life on Earth, it is, yeah.
Hold on,
But
Martha.
that
Hold
doesn't
on.
mean that everyone
Okay,
I know,
so
thinks that
you're
Martha,
everyone
gonna
wants
say
Martha,
that.
Martha. Hold up, just
It
gotta
doesn't
go
mean,
ahead.
but hold on, it doesn't mean
I
that
know,
everyone
Martha,
wants
Martha. I
that.
promise I'm gonna give you the chance to respond. I promise I will.
yeah.
Gato, please go ahead and finish. Martha,
Thank you.
just chill out,
So
okay?
thank you. So she just said it's for most people that she thinks that's what it is. So we could just say a blanket statement for most
Life
people.
force, life's on Earth. That's what the purpose of
Well,
life
people
is
are
for
alive.
pretty much
People are
all
alive.
life on Earth
Okay,
wants to
life
reproduce.
force, life, whatever we're talking about, life something. Who cares? Go ahead, Gato.
Yeah. Okay. And so if we can acknowledge that like the difference here is that no child is ever saying, yeah, like that's good, versus some children who got mutilated might think that that's okay later. Obviously, there's never like there's no instance where one is thinking, oh, it's okay. One is thinking it is okay. Obviously, neither can consent.
There are some children that, or there are some children who do transition to then they're adults now that are living happy lives and they're okay with their life today. And I'm not saying that that's right, but the difference is like, what about those children that unalive themselves due to the trauma of being sexually assaulted? Like,
People unalive themselves because they'll never be able to have sexual
and
function
I'm
or a
not saying
normal
that, but
body or a
Martha, I
normal
just think,
partnership
hold
or a
on,
normal
Martha.
life.
But I just think,
Let's not bring up that
listen,
side of it
wait, but listen, no, but that side is
because it
important.
works both ways. It
Wait, no,
works
but
both
I get
ways,
that. But wait,
Bubbles.
but Grandma, I get that. But the thing is, personally, I just think the best scenario should have been this comparison is not a good comparison, and leave it at that. That's just personally my opinion. I don't think this comparison is good. I mean,
You can go ahead and feel that way. I feel completely differently.
But that's Martha's personal opinion. She's
no,
not
and
putting
you're
it
allowed
on
to have that
anyone
personal
else.
opinion, but you can't be surprised when people are rubbed the wrong way by that opinion as
But
well.
she's
I am
also
surprised
wrong.
by it. I am
She's also wrong about saying like none can recover. Like the vast majority of like people who were
How
like
can you recover from having
if
from
you think the
castration?
only way to be good is like to have kids, then sure, under that
That's
framework,
not the only
No, she
consequence of
said
Wait,
that's
having
how
your
she
stop,
balls
felt.
stop.
cut off.
Hold up. Everybody chill, hold up. I
She
don't
said
think
that's how she felt.
yeah, I think Gato, respectfully, I agree with Grandma. I believe Martha was saying that's how she felt, not that
no,
every
but
woman needs to
Not
be a
everyone
mother.
could feel that way.
Shiler, no, Grandma, I agree, but she said before, most life on Earth, like the goal is to procreate. That's their mission. That would include trans people. That includes people because trans people are alive.
Yeah, and
So,
there's lots of people who would wish to be able to procreate because when you're a kid, you have no idea whether or not you want kids, right? And most kids are like, I don't ever want a kid. And they're like, this is adults are taking away the opportunity. It's not just having kids either. It's like literally their sexual function. Like the disgusting autogynephile who butchers children, Marcy Bowers, who's the head of WPATH, said that if you interfere with children's puberty at 10 or stage 2 for the boys, they will never be able to have an O ever. So they will never be able to
I
have
read it. I know.
sexual function in their entire life. It was taken away from them. If you are SA'd and you have therapy and maybe you survive it, these kinds of things, like same with child transition, not everyone survives that either, because when you take away people's healthy whole bodies and you take away their functions, then they unalive too. But if you do get therapy that can help you, you can have sexual, some people can regain sexual function or develop it. Some people can resolve their trauma and lead a very, very normal life. I'm leading a pretty darn normal life. But if I had my sexual function taken from me as a child, there's no going back from that. I would never be able to recover that. There's no amount of therapy I could take that could ever give me a normal life. Okay. And
Can
that's
I?
not just having kids. That's also being able to bond with your partner sexually. That's also being able to have your healthy body intact, your breasts, your body.
Wait,
All
but
of these things are
but Martha,
consequential.
there are some people that transition at a very young age and they're living normal lives. I mean, sure, like maybe
There's
they're
no
not.
way you can.
Okay, but
yes,
Martha,
there
but
is.
maybe. But
What do you mean
may-
by wait, Bubbles? Really quick, ask her when you get down to it.
How do you live a
It'll come
normal
up.
life when
Yeah,
you're
there you go.
Yeah,
when
you
you
can't.
how do you live a normal life when your body is destroyed, when your endocrine
What's a
system's
normal life
destroyed?
to you? What do you mean by normal life?
to be able to have a healthy, normal life, the life that you
What do you
want.
mean by
the
normal
life-
life?
This
like